My Face ID is not working because I don't have any makeup on. And this poor 17-year-old boy just looked so awkward. Like, I was like, yeah, it's just really rude how it does that. He's like, that doesn't happen to me, but, you know, I don't wear makeup.
Maddie and Esther, who would have guessed they're underage grandparents?
Hey, thanks for joining us for another ep of Underaged Grandparents. I'm Maddie Acton. This is my wife, Esther Acton, and we became grandparents, you ready for it? Before turning 40.
This podcast is all about raising kids, grandkids, working and trying to stay sane.
Yep, keep listening. We'll make you feel completely normal. One of our semi-regular segments. I said it was going to be every week, but not every week, is Naughty Nana Stories because, of course, we're grandparents. And here is one this week. My grandpa, a few years ago, got very sick and believed he was going to die.
Oh.
He called my dad to his side to tell him a secret. The oldest brother in the family of 5 kids was actually not really his son.
Wow. Revelations.
Imagine that. Your dad calls you in to think that you think he's going to tell you where all the money is. He just goes, nah, cop this one. My grandma was early in a pregnancy from an affair when she met my grandfather. He fell in love and they agreed to raise the eldest son without anyone ever knowing. To my grandpa's credit, none of the 5 children ever had a clue, and he genuinely treated the eldest like his son.
Wow.
Probably easier to cover that up back in the day.
Yeah, but like that's a lot. Like you're getting together with someone who is pregnant.
Spoiler alert, my grandpa didn't die. And Grandma still didn't want anyone to know. She was furious that he told everyone, and she still refuses to discuss it. Their relationship was contentious in the last few years of their life, but my uncle was happy to know the truth.
Oh, that's a lot.
If you make a deathbed confession, you better die.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't want to deal with the consequences of that confession, do you?
That is, you know what that is? That's karma. That guy's like, I'm going to drop my wife in it. And then God goes, nah, you can live a little longer and deal with that.
Do you think, though, she was like, that's my deathbed confession to make, not yours?
Yeah.
Because I think, too, you feel guilty for lying for all that time. That's the hardest part is, you know, and then you haven't been the one to be able to actually come out and tell the truth suddenly.
I bet you that bloke wish he did die, though. Imagine going home to your wife after that and go, babe.
Told the kids something.
You're not going to like this.
I'm feeling very flat and down about just how you try and juggle working and parenting and just life, really. You know, like I feel like it's very hard to feel like you're doing your best in every single area of your life. And at the moment, I feel like I'm not winning in any of them. Today was the kids' swimming carnival. I guess you've been the one to actually be in charge of going to these events for the last little while I've been, you know, really busy with work. And so this is the first year. On the way there, a meeting got cancelled and I was like, well, I can hang around for some races, but not all of them. And our daughter was extremely nervous about swimming in her first swimming carnival.
She's only 8.
She's 8. And so when I left, she was upset and I'd had to give her a big cuddle. And I just have felt like crap for the rest of the day because I couldn't stay and be number one supportive mum because I'm working. So I feel like I'm not doing everything I should do for work and then I'm not doing everything I should do as a mother. And, yeah, it just doesn't feel good.
But do you think not seeing her swim in her grade 3 swimming carnival is what's going to make her end up being an axe murderer one day?
No, I don't think so. But I think it's just that mum guilt. It's so impossibly hard to juggle. Like we even know that Illyria is going to be dedicated.
Yeah, that's our granddaughter.
Yeah, so similar to a christening. And that is going to be on the day that I fly out to my work conference, so I can't actually be there. So, you know, just stuff like that, you're like, oh, it doesn't feel good, even though, you know, as a woman, I'm proud of the fact that I have a career and it's taken a long time for me to build it. But at the same time, you almost kind of wish you didn't bother because now there's things that you miss out on. There's things that you don't get to do properly for your kids, and is it the right thing ultimately?
I think all parents feel guilt, whether
Yeah.
you're a mum or whether you're a dad. I think mums definitely feel it harder than dads.
Yeah, I think so too, and I don't really know what that's about, because I'm sure, like, there was lots of mums there today with their setup happening and they were staying for the whole day, but there was only a handful of dads. And obviously, you know, the dads are the ones who are working so that their wives can be doing stuff. But in our instance, we both work. We both
Yeah.
work hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of families would be like that. Obviously, the whole school's worth of parents wasn't there. But I don't know, I don't know. And it's something that you just have to deal with ongoing, I think. It's not like I'll get over it and next year will be any different. If I don't take the day off to do the swimming carnival, then I'll feel guilty. But at the same time, I'll have work commitments that I probably am not fulfilling.
And then I think the thing to think about there is the work commitments that you do fulfill. You know, it's not like you're going off. If you were going to play the pokies and drink rosé all day,
Oh, jeez, that sounds good.
You should be guilty, but you're working. You know, I think that's maybe how men compartmentalize it differently. They go, what you're going to do, and this is what you're doing when you're working. You are doing something that's for your kids.
Yes, it is.
You're building their future. They are going to reap the benefits, not on swimming carnival day necessarily, but in the future.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm also just trying to be a good example of what a good work ethic is too. Like what working hard can achieve, but it just, in days like today, I think.
But what about all the things you do go to?
Well, I do go to a lot, and this is the hardest thing. This time of year, it's been intense because Xander is graduating year 6.
Yeah.
There's probably been 4 events just for the year 6 class already.
Yeah.
And we've still got another one to go. And they either cut into, you know, during the day. So I was lucky enough to be able to go to the morning tea last week. But I was speaking to a mum at sport on the weekend who was like, I just feel terrible. I've started a new job, so I can't go to any of the during the day ones. I don't have any leave, so I have to, you know, I can only go.
She's a single mum as well.
Yeah, so, yeah. And I remember that being hard, like even leaving Ethan at daycare when I was a single mum, knowing that I didn't have a choice about working then. I had to work because I was the only person bringing in any income, and without me working, we wouldn't have food. So, or you know.
Easy to wipe the guilt away when you're like, I'm doing this to feed them.
You still feel guilty, but it's different. I think as they get older, you think, you know, should I be able to be there for everything that happens? And yeah, it's probably not realistic.
Have you ever thought about staying home, being a stay-at-home mum? You and I have never had this conversation before.
So I think after I had Xander,
I mean, up until now, we've never been able to afford it.
no,
And we're very blessed that we're in a position now that it would be hard, but if you really wanted that, we could do it.
I actually remember exactly when I made the choice. And it was, so when we had Xander, Ethan was 12.
Yeah.
And we couldn't afford at the time for me not to work. And we just built a house and we'd moved interstate. So I kind of felt a bit ripped that I didn't get to spend more time with him. I think I would have at that point in time, if I had been given the choice, I would have said, yes, I want to be a stay-at-home mum.
Really?
With him, yes.
Really? I never.
Yes.
Oh, I feel terrible now that I never knew that.
No, but like I think everybody feels like that at some point. But then by the time Edie came around, which was 3 years later, and she was a totally different kid to Zandy.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait to get back to work. If you remember, like I could have 12 months off, and that was our plan with her. And an opportunity came up for me to go back early, and I took it because that's when I made the choice. I was like, I'm actually slowly going insane, wiping up the same pile of crumbs every day and listening to the carols and all that. I actually need a bit of distance. I need a little bit of like the ability to be away so that I can appreciate her. Because she was so different. Like she was a very different, non-sleeping, tantruming child.
Also a different whole different ball game when you go from just one baby at home
100%.
to a toddler at home and a newborn baby.
And a newborn baby.
That's like a cyclone, a hurricane.
And a teenager
and a
we
flood
had at
all
that
at
time.
once.
Yeah,
exactly.
We had a teenager at that time
Yeah.
who was going through his own stuff. So
I remember explaining to people that time in our lives was we had a newborn,
Yeah.
someone toilet training,
Yeah.
and our third kid was also learning to drive.
Yes.
And it was just,
Yes.
it was crazy. Like, it was beautiful, but it was crazy.
Yeah. I don't regret it. Like, I'm very, very happy with where we are. And I think it has always been in me to want to work outside the family and for the family. So, yeah. But it's just, mum guilt. And this time of year gets worse than ever. There's just so many things going on. And when she was crying today, just got me right in the feels because she's not normally that vulnerable.
Did you go back to your car and cry?
Little bit. Little bit. And then I texted other mums and I was like, oh, I'm going to try and get back.
She didn't want to do the swimming carnival, right? And she's been begging not to go.
Yes.
And I could see in your eyes all week long that you wanted to cave and give her the day off.
Yeah.
But where do you draw the line of forcing your kids to do stuff they don't want to do to build some sort of resilience at the same time?
I know.
Because if we say, sure, that's slightly uncomfortable, sure, you can have the day off.
Yeah.
Lots
of kids did have the day off today. Yeah. Because I was chatting to one of the mums when I was there and I didn't realise
it is a learning experience that if you do shit you don't want to do when you're little, it makes life easier
as you get older. And I know that. And as I moved from being a teenager into an adult, I had a child. So when I was 18, I had Ethan. And I distinctly remember points where I would be like, okay, Esther, you just have to be a grown-up right now. You don't want to get out of this car and go and mingle with all the other parents who are a fair bit older than you and talk to them because you feel like, they're all established and married and you've got to go and be a part of this group of people that you feel so uncomfortable in. But I just distinctly remember being like, too bad. Yeah. Get out of the car. Suck it up. I do think that it helps you as an adult if you've been through that.
You need to remember when you're getting mum guilt that you are an excellent mum.
Oh, no, don't start. Then I'm going to cry.
That was one of the things that I fell in love with you about straight away. When I saw you with Ethan and the unconditional love that you had for him, I was like,
I'm going to get this woman to look after me.
No. Well, I mean, it has worked out in my favour. I was like, this is the woman I want to have my children.
Aww. Thanks, Tom.
Because you have always put him number one, and I would tell people this all the time when we were dating. I was like, she will kick my ass to the curb if I was ever if I was like, you got to choose between me and your son, you'd be like, later loser.
Yeah.
You do a fantastic job as a mum and as a wife. I get angry at you sometimes because I think you should give yourself a break.
I know.
I wish that you would give yourself just a bit of a break.
That is a common thing that you say to me.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. I'll try harder.
You'll try, but you'll still get the gifts. I know what you're like. There is something that I think you and I need to start doing.
Yeah?
Everyone we know in our friendship circles do it. All of our family do it. And we need to start doing it. And
okay,
I think...
I'm confused about this.
I think we've been together 20 years.
Yeah.
And we've been married for like 13.
Yeah. You're making me nervous.
And I would really appreciate it if you would share your location with me.
What? Are you serious? Why?
It dawned on me the other night when you were out at your Christmas party.
Yes, yeah.
And you were out late.
Yeah, and I'm a bit of a wild one.
You
Let's
do.
admit it.
You like to party.
I turn it on.
And that's fine. You stay out late.
I said I was going to be home at 7. And what time did I get home?
Oh, I don't know. What time did you get home?
Midnight.
Yeah, I knew that. You're like, oh, it's gonna be a quiet one. I'll be home. Like, I'll be home to put the kids to bed. I'm like, do not tell the kids that because you know that's not true. You did.
Okay.
Well, no, they heard you saying 7 o'clock. So Eden's like, I'm staying up for mummy. I'm like, no, you're not. You're going to bed. But I get really anxious when you're out late. Like, because I just think what's happened.
Because I'm a loose unit.
Well, no. I just think it's dangerous when people are out, and I don't want to be texting all night being like, "Are you still okay? What's happening?"
And this is something else. You're a real texter when you're out. Like if you're not here, I'll probably if you're out with the boys, I'll probably get a text an hour just saying, "Hey babe, what you doing? This is where we are," or like you're so good at that. Literally, the one time my phone is not in my hand is when I'm having drinks with people. And so I do not text the whole night.
Nah, to be honest, I'm a needy girlfriend. You don't text me often, ever. Even in the morning, I'm always the first to text, like, how'd you sleep? How'd you sleep, baby?
I'm not a big texter.
Yeah, I'm a puppy dog. I need to be loved.
Yeah, sorry, doll.
And I was thinking this would be so much easier if we shared locations.
Yes.
And I could just go, oh, there she is.
But how often are you going to check this? Because you're saying that you're going to do it when I go out, like for drinks on my own. But like realistically, are you going to be checking where I am like during the week?
What do you got to hide?
I don't have anything to hide, but it'll be
sus if I do look at it on a Wednesday and it's turned off. I'm like, where
how
are
do you turn it off? You don't have to
you
teach
can't
me how
turn
to
it
do that. I've always been anti this because I don't know. I just for me, it's like we trust each other, right?
Of course,
we
it's
don't-
not about. It's
we don't
not
read
about
each
that.
other's text messages. We don't look at each other's phones.
You can read my text.
You can read mine if you
want.
want.
You've got my passcode. You can log into my phone whenever you want.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know mine. So I
said that about hackers, and they talk about how people get hacked all the time. You know what I mean? Or data breaches. I'm like, please data breach me, and can the hackers email me all my passwords because I
Yes.
can't remember my passwords
know.
for anything. And
So
then when I go to
annoying.
change my password for something, it says, you can't use the password that you just had. I'm like,
I know.
I just put that password in and you said that's not the password.
I know it sucks. Now that you can do the Face ID password thing, all of mine.
Yeah,
is
that's
out that
handy.
way. So easy.
Except for when it doesn't let you log in first thing in the morning. And it's like, you look terrible.
Also,
No access.
It does that to me all the time. It's so rude. If I don't have makeup on, the other day I was trying to pay for something at the shops and I didn't have makeup on and it would not read my face. And so I said to the guy, because I was holding stuff as well, and I was like, my Face ID is not working because I don't have any makeup on. And this poor 17-year-old boy just looked so awkward. Like, I was like, yeah, it's just really rude how it does that. And he's like, yeah, that doesn't happen to me, but, I don't wear makeup.
With my supple skin, I don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Why? When would you
Look,
not want me to look at your location?
no, I'm happy for you to. I'm happy for you to. Well, it's not that I don't want you to know where I am. It's just
Oh, look at that. You're a Mr. Zimmerman again.
Mr. Who?
Did I say that right? Mr.
No.
Zimmerman?
No, Zimmerman is a brand and Mr. Zimmy is a brand.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
You're in David Jones.
Can you? Well, though, if I was just at Indro, you probably couldn't tell where I was at Indro because it just ping off the.
Yeah, but it's
Indro
a giant
Tower
shopping
and-
centre.
Yeah.
It'll show me what end you're at.
But you
probably.
know what would be the problem is that when I'm like out with Eden, you'd be able to see how often we're.
I already
at
know
TK
where you are.
Maxx.
TK Maxx. I come home. I'm like, hey, Xander, where's your mum and Eden? I don't know. They've gone out. TK Maxx.
Yeah, you'll be bored with watching where I am.
You'd be bored with watching where I am. You'd be like, oh, is it Bunnings again?
I'm happy to also have your location, but as you know, I have our sons. That's the only persons I have.
Yeah, he's 11.
And I didn't even really know how to check where he was because I just still trust him. Unless he was home late, then I would have probably tried to look for him, but he's always good. He's always texting me.
Our 11-year-old?
When he's out, yeah.
Oh, he never texts me. Ever. Never
Stop.
texts me back. No one texts me back. Why does no one text me back? Oh, there's that needy thing again, texting away.
We could probably tell that you're checking his location. But look, yes, fine.
Because your friends will
Or-
share locations.
No, they don't share their locations. They have their husband's locations.
Oh, that is hang on.
Well, because
Are you telling me the girls all follow the boys, but the boys aren't allowed to follow the girls back?
they just haven't offered it back.
Nah, that's a rort.
I don't think the boys would know how to check the location.
Yes, they would. They're not idiots.
No, but what I'm saying is, Dal, we're the reverse in the relationship. Those boys do not care where their wives are.
What are you saying?
No, I'm just
I'm the wife and you're the man?
sometimes just with like how loving you are and caring.
Tell me
And
the truth.
sweet.
Tell me the truth.
No, well, I was going to say you actually do a lot of the at-home stuff too these days. Like you do a lot of the picking up of the kids and running around to the kids and stuff because I work full-time and you work early in the morning. So there is wife elements to the things that you do.
And when you're grumpy, I have to give you sex just to keep you happy.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm so demanding.
I really wish that was true. But that's not the case. All right, let's start sharing from today.
Okay.
And then
with each other?
Next week on the podcast,
Yeah.
I'm going to, every time I check it to see where you are, I'm just going to write down where you are and then can we go over them?
Sure. And I can give you an explanation for why I was at TK Maxx every afternoon.
I would love to hear your explanation. Hey, did you see the Prime Minister is finally married?
Yes, I did. Married in Sydney.
Canberra.
Yeah, see, I was meant to have a look at like some information about it, wasn't I?
No, you were. That was your
one job.
Your one job for this week's podcast was to report back on Anthony Albanese's wedding.
She looked very pretty.
Okay.
But
hang on a second. Did you just start guessing where it was? We like, in Sydney.
Yeah. Because do you know what I thought? I saw her dress and I was like, gee, it's very long sleeved. Like it's very covered up, which, you're marrying a prime minister. You can't be getting out there,
you don't think the
or
Prime
whatever.
Minister's wife can have her boobies out at her wedding?
No, I think she can if she wants to, but I understand her choices to not do that so that it doesn't become a headline. But she was very covered up and I thought, geez, you wouldn't want to be doing that on a 30-degree day in Sydney. But now you've said it's in Canberra, it kind of makes sense. Probably cold.
Because they got married at the lodge.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did you find out?
So because I did look into it, they had 300 guests.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's decent size. Anyone famous?
Donald Trump Skyped in.
Really?
Yeah, did like a message, like a toast.
Oh yeah.
Sort of thing. But that was
That's quite
was like
nice.
a video message.
Yeah.
What else did they do? Their dog was the ring bearer.
That's
Apparently.
cute. I like that.
Julia Gillard was in the wedding party.
Was she? Mm-hmm. Wow. On his side or hers?
His side, sorry.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because I guess she's an ex-Labor and first female Prime Minister of Australia. No alcohol.
Really?
Yeah, dry wedding.
He's a non-drinker.
No, I think he drinks.
Yeah, I'm sure he's had a beer on your
Yeah.
show, in fact, hasn't he?
Yeah. No, he drinks.
I wonder why.
And his ex-wife walked him down the aisle.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What, your ex-wife gives you away to your new wife? I thought that was bizarre.
Well, it just means that she's very close with him still.
Have a son together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but imagine that. Like,
I'll walk you down the aisle, doll.
well, here, take my discarded goods.
Yeah. Good luck.
I made all of that
luck,
up.
babe.
None of that happened.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because I was like the Donald Trump. I was still stuck, even though we were talking still. My brain was still with the Donald Trump Skype. I was like, that's really weird. We're going to have to discuss that off here because I don't want to get political, but like, who would actually...
Congratulations,
Who would
Alba.
actually get him to do a toast? I was like, oh my God, that's so bad.
Next time, prep your segment.
I'm
all right?
sorry, doll. I'm sorry. Her dress was pretty.
It was pretty. All the rest of it was made up. Julia Gillard wasn't in it. His ex-wife did not walk him down the aisle. He's not a complete psychopath. They had alcohol.
Wow.
And no, he didn't come in a helicopter.
Wow. Okay, good. That's good. That makes me feel a lot better. Especially that there was no Donald Trump toast.
No, but it was at the lodge in Canberra.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's the first ever Prime Minister to get married whilst in office.
Really?
Never happened before, and that would be the first prime ministerial wedding there at the lodge.
Good on him. Second time round, like we've discussed before. You're going to go younger. I'm going to go approximately 25 years younger. Like...
We've never discussed that before.
No, we were talking...
No, that's an imaginary conversation you've had with yourself.
Excuse me. When we were talking about Kris Jenner, yes, at her 70th birthday with her 45-year-old boyfriend.
I don't remember that.
Okay. Well,
Look at you just lopping quarter of a century off, going for a toy boy.
Grandpa, you're going to have to go and listen to it because you've
No, I
forgotten.
do remember it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember 25 years. You said
Well, that's how young she went. I'm not saying it. That's like the maximum.
that's
you can go.
exactly what it sounds like you're going to do.
No, that would be that would be too young. Yeah, that'd be like 50.
Well, so what you're
17.
You're 42.
I'm not anticipating you and I get divorced right now. I'm thinking like if we do it in 20
Let me
years.
tell you, you're in for a hell of a lawsuit if we do get divorced this year and you get yourself a new boyfriend.
That's a little joke.
All right, every week, if regular listeners of the podcast will know, I prep everything.
Yeah.
And I try and give you stuff to do.
I know.
I know I work in radio and that's my job, but each week you've got to bring one segment
Yeah.
that you don't tell me about at all.
And if it's not Taylor Swift related, I struggle with
Can't
knowing.
always be Taylor Swift. Every week it's going to be Esther's segment. Don't tell me about it. It's your segment.
Oh.
You can talk about anything that you want.
Is this you making another blanket thing for the podcast? Like you were going to play a Naughty Nana story every time and we were going to release a podcast today that we were going to record on the weekend. You know? So like, sure. Sure. Esther's segment.
All right.
That's the
segment.
catchy name. Should we make it catchier than that?
No. You won't do it, so we don't need a name for it. Hey guys, whack your headphones in, babe, because we have some Santa's threat line calls to play. Now, if you haven't heard this, our number is 0414 886 239. It is December, which means that the elf has returned.
Yes.
Did Edie see the elf this morning?
Yes.
My daughter? Yeah.
The elf is another thing that you do because you're the mum. You're the one who's bought all the props for the elf. I don't even know what the elf is going to be doing every day.
The elf is very busy this week, this year. You know why the elf is going to be busy this year?
Why?
It's because Edie's 8. And
Yeah.
I've every year she gets older, I worry that the Christmas magic is going to disappear.
I know.
So I'm just holding on to...
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Illyria, our grandchild, is coming
Yeah.
through and it's all going to start again.
Yeah, but you're not going to be driving to their house and doing the elf, are you?
Oh, maybe.
Because I was
I would.
anti-elf. Remember how I was like, no, the elf is never coming to our
know.
house. And you were like, no, don't be a Grinch.
Yeah, well, it's just cute. So I've been to Silly Solly's and cleaned the joint out. The elf is going to go hard this year. We also have our Santa's threat line, and that's the thing. All through December, you've got the elf out. The elf reports back to Santa about any naughty behaviour.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, so you don't even
Okay.
know how that works, do you?
No, I don't.
That's what the elf is there doing.
Okay.
We've also got our hotline. You can call this and tell Santa about your kids and the naughty things that they've been doing. 0414 886 239. Here's what has come through on the hotline.
Hey Santa, I got Brax here. He's not listening. And there's a tacky daddy. If he doesn't behave soon, don't bother bringing him presents. Okay, Santa? I'll call you soon. Thanks.
Poor Brax.
Poor Brax. He sounds like he has been cracking a big nana. Some kids called through to let us know about their mum.
Hey Santa, two boys just wanna put someone on the naughty list.
Hello Santa, we just want to put our mum on the naughty list. Keep swearing.
She keeps swearing. That's hilarious. You'd be on the naughty list big time. Our nephew wanted to put you on the naughty list yesterday.
We're over at their place having a swim.
Yeah. And you kept dropping a few when you were telling stories to your sister and her wife. You were dropping a few of the Fs.
F-bombs.
Yeah, and he was not happy about it. No.
He was into me, wasn't he?
Sadly, our children didn't say anything because they're used to it.
They're like just business as usual in this joint. All right, this one is a mum who's been out shopping, and everyone knows what that's like with a small child.
Hi, Santa. Reading about Courtney. She was on a shopping trip to Aldi and she was extremely naughty. I'd just like to report that. Tick off one less present on her Christmas wish. Thank you.
Don't, Mum, don't. I hate taking children to the shops.
Oh, Aldi's the worst too because it has the whole middle aisle of like everything you can imagine. And Eden could fill a trolley just from that aisle.
Every supermarket, even Woolies and Coles have it. You know that very tiny toy section in like aisle 7 or something.
Yeah, yeah,
And the kids always want to go there.
yeah. Eden always wants to buy like some tiny plastic thing she will never use for $17 or $18, and I'm like, dull. Put it back.
The other thing they have in there that drives me nuts is that Elmer's glue stuff that you make slime
goo.
out of.
It's Elmer's, but it's goo, G-U-E. Yeah.
Whoever invented slime,
I know.
someone needs to go back in time to that day, give that person an uppercut,
Yeah.
and then delete all their plans for it.
Yeah, for sure.
That and stickers. If someone gives your kid stickers or slime as any kind of a present, take that as a mention that they absolutely hate your guts.
Eden bought stickers for all of her friends the other day.
Oh, no. They put them in the kids' Christmas cards?
Yeah.
For her class or for
No,
her
for
cousins?
like cousins, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine because they're kids. It's adults. Like if you open a present and an adult has given you, like an auntie or an uncle
yes,
has
okay.
given. I'm not saying you give your adult friends
I was like,
stickers.
what adult friends are giving people stickers?
It's like if an adult gives your child stickers,
Yeah, fair.
that person is saying to you, I hate your guts and I want
Fair.
to ruin your life.
Yeah.
Because they're going to end up all over the windows and all
Yeah.
over the walls. All right, and here's our last one. 0414 886 239 is Santa's hotline.
I have 3 children here, Santa, Noah, Moses and Hallie, who are not listening to their mum, dad or gran. They need to have their showers and they are not doing the right thing. I don't believe that you should send any of the presents. I think you should all back. Go and have your shower now. Go and have your shower now.
She's had a rough day, that
Yeah.
poor lady, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah. The shower routine, though, it does suck.
You can hear that in her voice.
Yeah.
Go and have your shower now. Go. I reckon she's hung up that phone
Yeah. Chased him down the hall.
and blew her lid.
Yeah.
Blew it hard.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You can call her anytime your kids are playing up. Make sure you ring Santa's hotline. Let Santa know we are sending all of these messages directly to Santa. Mm-hmm. So you can tell the kids that. 0414 886 239. That's another episode done and dusted.
Yeah.
There we go. Look forward to hearing your fully produced segment next week that I know nothing about, my darling.
Sweet.
All
I'm
right.
excited.
Catch up on all the socials, guys. Underaged Grandparents Podcast is where you can follow us. TikTok, Insta. Please do us a favour as well. If you enjoy the show, can you share it with a friend? Mm-hmm. Let them know what we're about. We'd love to get as many people on board as we possibly can. See you next week.
Bye.